Wired up tonight, because I think that would have been a great video. I didn't realize you talked that much trash and stuff. Were you that way playing too?
Probably, yeah. It was probably worse. That was probably worse as a player because that was the equalizer was the mental part of the game, and this game is 90% mental. So when I was playing, that was a piece of it to get them out of their game, to keep us focused. I think the more I was able to do that fueled me. It kept me focused. But having fun at the games, if you're not going to do that,
how fun was it tonight just playing in this and just getting out here with the guys, all these greats that played here at Clemson? How fun was that?
It was a great time. I mean, anytime I can come back here, number one is great. But to be involved in probably the first alumni game, to still be standing when it's over, and to have had a good time, watch the younger guys have a good time. I think it's fun. I think it's only going to grow. I think that part of what will happen with this university is a reconnection with former, I don't want to say ex-former players. I think that's a big cohesive thing that keeps continuity in sports programs. I think we've done a very good job here with it in football. I'd love to see us do a better job of it in basketball because no matter who the coach is, if there's still continuity in the alumni, it keeps the right message and the right philosophical approach to the university and what it stands for. And I think that's something that we just need to do a lot more. It needs to start now, and we need to begin that process and make that more of a foundational, purpose-driven mission of the Clemson basketball program.
Also, that was a great way to look at it. How is Brownell? I guess how has he been instrumental in that process since he's been here?
He's reached out, and I think this being under his watch is a part of that. So I think he'll be signatured as one of the guys that initiated that. This is not an easy place to coach because of the dynamics that sit here as it relates to football. So I think any coach comes in here has its own challenges. Recruiting to this school, unless you come here, you don't understand what it's about. So that in and of itself creates its own challenges. So it is. I would say it's a really indelible task to make something happen here. But I think he's done a good job. I think we have to do I think what has to happen is we have to get talented. I think we have a lot of kids with heart and play hard, but I think we just need some instinctively talented guys. And I think that's going to happen eventually. Recruiting becomes geographic. And when you are out of your element a little bit, then you've got to change maybe some of your recruiting styles and the areas that you go to. But we just need to have some kids that instinctively make basketball plays. And a lot of times when you're in tight games, those instinctive plays are the ones that carry over. And but I'm having fun watching them. Brad does a good job. He's technical. He does a good job with teaching them the fundamentals. And I think that all of this will show itself over time.
It's a whole different run though when you were playing, because you guys were more of an up and down kind of get after it kind of team. Where he's more, you're playing set offenses, more of that motion offense and playing defense.
Well, and I think you have to play to what your talent level is too. I don't think they can do this and be and stay in a lot of games. I think they've got to eat some clock. I think they've got to get some inside touches and kick it out and get some open threes. But yeah, I was going up and down. There was no two ways about it, and we were going to run. And I think because of that, we were able to take average and maybe even below average players. And because of the style we played, and because of the way I was able to create out front, Harsh was able to draw doubles inside, we were able to take some guys who may not have started on other teams, may not have been as strategically effective on other teams, and they were successful here because of the dynamics that we had.
Now, you said to me earlier that you love this place. Tell me why you love Clemson so much.
I don't even think you could capture into words what it is. I mean, you look at the picturesque facilities that we have. You look at the emotion and the fan support that you have. It's almost a rabid obsession with being orange. It's but there's just a love that you feel when you get here. And I tell people, if you don't want to go to Clemson, don't visit, because if you come here, it's going to be hard for you to leave. And I've seen so many people who have gone to other schools or tried to go to other schools, and they come visit here and they stay here. I was one of them. I came here, I was already signed, sealed, and delivered to another school. And I came here just as I wanted to come to an ACC school for a visit. And I was on this campus 2 hours, and I called my dad. I said, I'm coming here. And then the coach who I had committed to left, and I still ended up staying here. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. But it's just something about this place. It's just something about it.
All right, cool. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.